Hey there, Marvelous fam! It's time for some mind games. With Rahvin's introduction in Season 3 of The Wheel of Time, the mind-bending influence of compulsion begins to weave its way into this magical world. Compulsion is the power that allows weavers to conquer people's minds and make them act according to their wishes. The recently freed Forsaken Rahvin has bolted up the social ladder of AesSedai by ensnaring Queen Morgasewith Compulsion. But he's not the only one with the art of mind control under his royal belt. Compulsion has been referenced a few times before its effects were showcased to us in Episode 3. This power is going to feature much more in the show with the expanded Forsaken cast. So let's get into the compelling yet twisted ability that is Compulsion, how it works, which Forsaken characters excel at using Compulsion, and why the AesSedai steer clear of it. Real quick, before we get into it, we have a small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing. It's a small click for you, but it means a lot to us. Thank you. Let's go. What is Compulsion? You always were an artist with Compulsion, Lanfear remarks when Rahvin tells her Queen Morgasewith, as well as all others that meet them together, believe that they have been in love for a decade. It's only been a month since Rahvin was freed from the seal he had been trapped inside of, ages ago by ensnaring and his AesSedai. But the man has utilized this short time pretty well. He caught the attention of the Queen of AesSedai by spinning his compulsion weave, and is now Prince Gabriel, consort and advisor to the Queen, a title under which he holds vast sway in the kingdom. He has the Queen's 2 sons and her daughter, Elaine, under this phantasm as well. This shows the power brandished by the weaver of compulsion. Compulsion is an ability by which a weaver is able to mold a person's mind to his wishes using the one power. He or she can make his victims believe what they please, as we see with Rahvin and Queen Morgasewith. While most channelers can conjure a compulsion, it's rarely used, as it's looked upon as a pretty depraved form of mind manipulation. There are, of course, those who use it without remorse. You can surely guess who. But we'll get to those Forsaken souls in just a bit. First, let us look at how this ability works. How does compulsion work? There are 2 kinds of weaves that can affect compulsion within another person's mind, a lesser form and a stronger form. The lesser form, as the name suggests, is not as binding upon a person. It captures the intended person's mind, but is meant to wear off with some time. It's described as being like a whip, and its element is mostly spirit. The stronger form ties one down with complex threads, after which the weaver has complete control over the marked man or woman. This is a weave of spirit, water, and air. This kind of compulsion can take over the victim's whole brain, until the command is all they know, sometimes unto death. This form can even completely erase a person's free will. The AesSedai are forbidden to use the stronger form of compulsion, unless maybe a cataclysmic circumstance presents itself. Repeated use of compulsion, even the lesser form, can have long-lasting effects on a person's psyche. While lesser compulsion can be shaken off after the command has been completed with a relatively short phase of benign giddiness, repeated use of the compulsion on the same person can cut into their mind, making them more docile and timid, flooding them with a tendency of submission. It mentally weakens the person, and we can almost feel the looming ill fate that's going to befall Queen Morgasewith, who's constantly under Rahvin's control. Another thing is, if a person under the spell of compulsion is commanded to a task that's already something of a deep-seated desire for them, then they will be bound to that command for the entirety of their life. It's because of these awful long-term effects of compulsion that the AesSedai refrain from using this magic. But the Forsaken have no such moral issues holding them back. We've seen how Rahvin used compulsion to power through the top of the AesSedai food chain, and his control and puppeteering of Morgasewith is only going to get worse. You would have noticed when Rahvin entered the White Hall preceding Queen Morgasewith, Leanne does not have an introduction for him. But then when he looks at her, she somehow has it. Later on, Elaine pauses when she meets him, then quickly enough knows who he is. She even has a sit-down with him where she behaves like she's known him forever. Everyone who sees him for the first time takes a moment before they're taken into his compulsion, and afterwards, well, they're all best mates with him. Rahvin is one of the strongest Forsaken out there right now, if not the strongest, and the magic of his compulsion works like the icing on a tall, multi-tiered cake. Besides Rahvin, Moghedien also has been known to use strong compulsion. Then there's Grendel, the beautiful and vain Forsaken, known to be extremely skilled with compulsion. She was name-dropped in Episode 3. As such, we can be assured she will make her appearance in this season. In the book, she was notorious for binding people into compulsion, so we can expect some of that on screen too. Can compulsion be evaded? Yes, it can. But resisting compulsion depends on the strength of one's channeling. As a general rule, active channelers of the one power, like the AesSedai, will not be affected by compulsion. But if a great channeler is weaving a compulsion, a weaker channeler can be caught in it. For instance, in episode 2, Siuan, who has likely never met the supposed Prince Gabriel, greets him with a big smile and says, "A pleasure as always." This is a testament to what a powerful channeler Rahvin truly is. But there are also other ways in which compulsion has been resisted or removed. Talented channelers such as the AesSedai can also unravel and remove compulsion from a victim's mind. Nynaeve lifted a very complicated compulsion weave from a victim of Grandal in The Gathering Storm, the 12th book of the Wheel of Time series. Lastly, there are some who are just better at resisting compulsion because, well, that's just how they're made. Some people have a natural mental buildup to resist compulsion. Even after a strong compulsion has somehow been placed over them, they can shake it off after some time. Lucky them, right? Marvelous verdict. Compulsion will become a cause of great trouble for the followers of the light as the new season of Wheel of Time progresses. Queen Morgasewith also has a rough season ahead. The ability to encroach upon another's mind and bend them to one's will, as well as the ability to defend against such trespass, will play a greater role as the series continues its course. As a largely faithful rendition of the books, Season 3 of Wheel of Time is doing a great job, pleasing book fans everywhere I look. There are changes to the track and stories, of course, and there are characters being taken from different books over the long saga. I mean, how can we expect anything different when someone's trying to adapt a 15-book long story? But the base plot remains the same, with the Dragon Reborn trying to live out his destiny and eliminate the Dark One and his agents. And the fans of the franchise are loving every little bit and piece from the pages of the books coming to life. Rafe Judkins has given us some great CGI, writing and dialogue, and a great cast of actors that are doing an all-around brilliant job of hoisting this grand fantasy. I especially love the Forsaken cast. I really believe the talent around this project is one of the reasons it opened for a third season. Let us now hope the pacing catches up in the upcoming episodes, and charges on all the way to the finale. You know, that's the recipe for getting us a season 4, don't you? Anyway, that's all from us. I know you guys will have a lot to add on compulsion, so go ahead and put down all your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this video, please smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay safe now. Ciao!